Hello, welcome. Welcome to another little adventure. I'm glad that you've come along. I'm so excited about today. It is a bit of a crazy, rainy, overcast day, and I'm excited because I'm heading out to find a shelter that I found once when I was bashing through the bush in this area. And I told myself I'd come back another time and use that shelter to stay in overnight. And I thought, why not have a bit of a challenge? Why not wait until it's raining and weather's not ideal, and then see how I cope, see how I go. The shelter is not perfect. I mean, somebody's made a wonderful job of it. I have to say, I've put a lot of work into it. So thank you to that person, whoever they are, because I'm going to use that. But there's a lot of gaps in it, and it's definitely not watertight, weatherproof. So let's get ourselves there and check out our home for the night, and then figure out whether I need to do a few repairs or what on earth I'm going to do. I'm looking forward to having a little fire. Someone set up a fireplace there, and I brought some beautiful food with me today. Got some beautiful vegetables and rocket and a lovely piece of steak that I'm going to cook up over the fire. I've brought a grill tray with me to cook that over the fire. So we need to get ourselves there first, and it's a really wet walk. It's been raining yesterday and it's raining again today. I don't know if you can see that. You can certainly see those grey clouds though. So we need to get ourselves there. I'm going to be quite wet by the time I get there because I've got quite a few river crossings to do. Right, see you on the way. I'm trying to remember how to get to the shelter. So this is going to be a bit of fun because I'm going to have to do a bit of bush bashing, I think. Oh, fantastic, it's still here. Woohoo! Look at that. Thank you to whoever made that. Look, it's even got a little fireplace. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh, seriously. This is really awesome. This is going to be so fun. I need to have a look inside though and see what it's like inside. This is a bit of a problem. I have to step in the fire. Oh, wow. This is so cute. It's pretty damp in here though. Oh. I think I can make this work. I just need to think about what I've brought with me and how I can get this watertight in case it rains. How exciting! How exciting! There's quite a few big holes in it. So if it rains tonight, I'm in trouble. I have brought a green tarp with me, green so that it blends in, because I think it's unrealistic in New Zealand to sleep in something like this in the rain. We get really heavy rain. So now what I want to do is just bring these out to the side. They don't reach right, it doesn't reach right down to the ground, but that's okay. What I'll do is bring in a whole lot of moss and stuff and put it around the bottom and try and make that nice and airtight down there. And if it rains, hopefully the rain will not hit me, she says optimistically and nervously. There's a beautiful bird just up there in the trees. So what I'm going to do is, I was going to pretend to sound fancy and say make a prusik knot, but I actually, even though I watch other people do them, I don't really know how to do them. So I'll figure them out one day, but in the meantime, I'm just going to tie these on here. I really should work it out because I reckon it'd be really useful. Okay, that'll be my thing to do next. Learn how to make prusik knots. Something about twisting it over and over and over and over. No, it's not, you say. No, it's not about twisting things over and over. Okay. Hopefully that'll do for now. Now I'm going to take down a piece of this down to the other side and do the same sort of thing. Time to get my little home sorted out. Got my X-bed down mat 9M, and in it goes. Cedar Summit, TK Trek, 650 loft, and my lovely Thermalite Reactor Extreme sleeping bag liner, which is so lovely and warm. It makes for a really lovely cozy night's sleep. Hey, that looks awesome. That looks so good. I'll just push it down a wee bit more. The other thing I don't want is any little sparks from the fire landing on my bedding, but I think I'm just going to push it back. When I have my fire, I'm just going to push my stuff back a little bit. Okay, cup of tea, and then I'm going to collect some firewood, make up the fireplace nicely, and then start thinking about dinner. Oh yum, I'm already thinking about dinner. Got a good dinner planned. I found this really nice spot actually. So just about 5 minutes from where the shelter is, there's this nice open area, and there's a bit of a fire pit here from somebody who's obviously made this their home before. So I think I'm actually going to cook out here. I think this might be a bit nicer. If it was winter and I really needed a fire to stay warm, I would light the fire and cook over there, but it's actually not that cold. I mean, it's a bit cold. I've put my merino wool layers on, but it's not really cold, so I think I'm better off to
light a fire here, because technically you're supposed to have 3 meters around an open fire out here in the New Zealand bush. So that's probably what I'll do. I'm going to cook here, and then what I might do is just light a little fire just for the ambience when I'm going off to bed tonight, and just have a really small one just while I'm hanging out in my bed and reading and going off to sleep. So that's the plan. In the meantime, I need a dry pair of socks to keep these blasted sandfly midgy biters off me. Oh yeah, that's good. My feet are all wrinkly from being in the water so much. I haven't checked what time it is. Sandflies are so persistent. They're tiny, and they just manage to find their way into all sorts of places, so that's why the socks are going up over the pants. Excellent. All right. So, cup of tea time. Cup of tea time. There's quite a bit of wood here, but it's very wet. Yeah, yuck. Yeah, that is very, very wet. So that's not going to work. I'm going to have to go and have a look around the bush for some standing deadwood. That's about the only thing that's not going to be really wet. Got my trusty axe. Where is it? Here it is. I was looking for my saw, but couldn't find it. And there's my first aid kit in case there's any problems with the axe. Hopefully not. Before I go and chop some wood, I might just show you around. Show you the beautiful place I'm in. Incredible. I have a bit of a problem with you guys. I'm just going to take a moment because this is actually quite serious. I was joking before about being careful with my axe. This is not an axe accident, but I actually just went to snap. I went to snap a branch. I chopped it with the axe, got it looking nice and clean, and it was just taking too long, so I thought I'm just gonna step on it with my foot. And what happened, the branch snapped, it kicked back in my face. So I'm actually not sure what happened. I think I just got a good whack with the branch across the bridge of my nose, and I think I've just got a blood nose. But this is the problem when you're out on your own. I'm just going to have a wee look. Oh, all right. That looks okay. I think it's literally, excuse the gore, I think I just got a blood nose from a branch whacking me in the face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lie down for a bit, just take it easy, clean myself up. And I'll be back with you soon. And that, children, is why you carry an EPIRB with you. Just in case. Hey. Beautiful sky. All right. So there's my steak marinating. Ooh, look at that. So that's all going to go on the fire. And this rocket, first it's going to go on the ground. This rocket is all from my garden. I always get excited when summer comes around and you can start eating things from the garden. Such a good feeling. Rocket with eggplant, asparagus, brown mushrooms, and a beautiful, beautiful piece of steak. Fantastic. I'm going to really enjoy that. It's dinner time. made a few adjustments to the shelter in the night. It started raining quite heavily, and that basic tarp that I'd put inside here, I just felt claustrophobic, but also the water was running down the inside and pooling inside the shelter. So I had brought this bright orange lightweight hiking tarp just as a backup if everything went belly up, and I actually decided that I needed to put that over the top instead. So I've taken out the other one, which is really nice because I've got lots of room in here now, and yeah, the one over the top just keeps the rain off me but doesn't really get in my way. So there we go. I was hoping to avoid using it because it's so bright, and I didn't really want that sort of bright orange look, but that's alright. Rather that than have wet gear. Alright, well, time to get up and dressed and ready for the day and make some breakfast and a coffee. Sounds like a plan. That might be too much coffee. It could be very strong. We'll see. This tiny bit of cream with me from home because it's one of my little treats every now and then is to put cream in my coffee, but it's such a tiny bit. It is in this container and I think, yeah, it's pretty much whipped. Oh dear. Look at that. For a bush coffee, that's pretty awesome. It's hard to know what in here is like a piece of almond or walnut and what is a piece of the bush. Oh well. It'll all be good. I'm going to leave that to soak for a bit. That's where it all comes from, on the lid, and it drops in. like that bit. I'm going to let that soak for a little while. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. And then sadly, I'm going to think about packing up. The packing up part's always the annoying part. But thanks to this tarp that I put over in the middle of the night, everything is dry, so that'll be good. It'll need an airing out when I get home, but it's not going to be absolutely saturated or muddy. Oh, well, I'm all packed up and ready to go. I just need to get changed into my shorts, which I've been leaving till the last moment so the sandflies don't get me, and my wet socks, which will be a bit uncomfortable, but what the heck. I have really loved this little camp. I hope that you've enjoyed coming along with me. I loved sleeping in this little shelter. I have to say I'm really grateful for my tarps, because I think it would have been a really wet and miserable night if I had just been sleeping under there with nothing over the top of me. I am about to head off. Yeah, so walking back down the valley, and I'm just going to take my time and enjoy the scenery before my working week begins. This is my outdoor therapy. This is my opportunity to reconnect with nature, and this is what I do to keep me healthy and well. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please can you click the like button. Please can you subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos. I have a few things planned, some things coming up, and I'd love you to come along with me. So till next time, see you later.